Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dinga and welcome back to Factorio, where I haven't played this in a while and I've kind of forgotten how things are going. That's rather huge. I'm going to temporarily cut power to this area because I discovered something that I found quite interesting. I discovered that, well, I didn't discover, someone else discovered it, but I discovered it for myself. So that makes me feel a little bit better. I'm gonna need a lot of stone, because what I've essentially discovered for myself is that there's a method in order to get as many iron plates as possible. I just need to get some more stone. And I also need to get obviously coal over there, so it supplies that. I really should get an iron tool. I'm gonna get one ASAP, to be honest, because I need to get into stone. The only way you're getting into stone is if you know. Alright, there we go. Right, I'll quickly just put down this furnace. Let me get some iron ore. That'll do. Right. Right now, obviously, I'm not being efficient. Main thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to set up a kind of furnace conveyor belt thing. To supply me with enough. Trying to think of the word now. Supply me with enough iron to actually do anything. So key thing right now is we need to find stone. There seems to be a stone deposit directly downwards, so we'll just go down. No, I went past it. I think that's iron then. Must be iron down. Of course it is bright outside and I'm currently playing a video game which requires light to see. There we go. Right. So how much is a furnace? We currently have 2 furnaces. We need 15 ideally. So it's 5 stone. 15 right, so 15 times 5 is obviously 75. So minus 10 from that and it's 65. Right, so we'll just mine 65. In fact, I'll probably wait. Right, there's no point in me doing this manually. I might as well just. Of course, I don't have any coal. Why would I have any coal? That doesn't make any sense. Come on. That totally wouldn't be good and beneficial or anything like that. So ideally, what I want is 7 pieces of coal, because 7 pieces of coal will mine me. I think it's 52 something, 52 pieces of stone. So doing that will basically get me the amount of stone I need, and I can just mine a little bit extra after it's done. So the idea I have is I'm trying to think of a way to explain it. I'll just put that there. I'm only putting that there so it can have somewhere for the stone to go, so I can just put the coal in, come back when I need to. Like so. I'll just loop it back round so it has somewhere to go. It's not a big loop, but it'll do. Right, so I'll leave that to it. Come back in like 2 minutes. But yeah, right now I'm gonna make an area so that we can kind of have a good supply of iron that's kind of consistent. So what we're gonna do first of all is we'll go up here and get the other stone furnace, because we need like as I was mentioning earlier, we need 15 stone furnaces. We don't need them. I mean, to be fair, I have seen I did make a setup which made 16. The only problem is that it's a really weird ratio when it comes to stones to when it comes to furnaces to drills. So from what I found, personally at least, I found that it was really weird. It's 15 drills to it's 15 stone furnaces to 8 drills. So if you have 8 drills mining up iron ore and 1 drill mining up coal, that'll be enough to supply you with a consistent supply of iron ore. Right. Just want to quickly come and check on that, make sure things were going smoothly. Don't want anything attacking me just yet, because that's the one thing I kind of haven't learned in this game, is how to defend myself properly. And I don't want to get moided straight off the gate. Right, so yeah, we need 3 inserters as well. I'm going to use this as a bottom point. So right, let me think of how to start this. If we use this as a bottom point, it should be... I'll have to move this up. Fantastic. Right. Right, put that there. I just need to think what side the coal's gonna come up on. It'll come up on that side and output to there. So, and we don't have the research for going under. No, we don't. So this is going to be really inconsistent. That's just going to flood up very, very quickly, but at the moment that's the best we can do. So that's basically going to be the goal for this episode, is just setting this up. So I'll just dig up all of this so we can have our conveyor belts back, because we aren't going to use this right now. I mean, I'll obviously organise something, but it'll be after this is set up, because I've decided to change the setup pretty much completely. Right. Because the original idea I had for my previous setup, because I have kind of a setup I made that I designed purely so I could like have a practice run and just see what happens. The design I came up with didn't really work purely because of the fact that the idea I went with was, let's have a mining drill that's supplying stone on one side and iron on the other, and copper and coal on the other one. So it was basically 4 rows on 2 conveyor belts. Problem was, if there wasn't enough iron to support the furnaces, they started smelting the stone, which is exactly the opposite of what I wanted at the time. So I found that was a problem. But oh well. Right, no, I don't want to mind that. I want to kind of get past that. I'll probably just go straight down to the base. And then we can work our way up, and yeah, we will get across. Right, so we want that to be as close as possible. Right now, we want to, like, literally all we want to do is bring it down. Alright, now we need to go put this back so it can supply everything with power. There we go. Awesome. Oh, I'm getting messages. how did I not realise that? I just sort of stretched it and was like, ah, it'll work, I'm sure it will. Right, so that's going to work temporarily. It's not going to be an insane fix. But for now, it'll do. There we go. Now that's done. Let's just dig up all of this stone. Right, there we go. So we got 73. However, we've got 2 furnaces, so what we want to do is go 1, 2, 3. I'll just do it like this because I don't want to risk pressing the wrong button and just creating like tons when I don't want to. Awesome. Right. So they should be 2 apart. Yeah, I should be able to fit another furnace in between the 2. Right, so that's going to be temporary. This is only a temporary fix, like I said. So what do I need for logistics right now? Logistics is very important for this particular piece of research. So what am I missing? I'm missing iron plates. I'll go see if 7's enough. I think 7 should be enough. And I'll just dump them in there and hope for the best. Oh, that's why it isn't researching. I'm a moron. We just don't have enough coal. Yep, they're out of power. And I'm running away from the damn thing. I need power. There we go, that's better. Now logistics should be, logistics is going up good. Now the second that's finished, that should make things a hell of a lot easier on us. And then it's just a matter of doing cool shit, and then basically something I do love about the aim of this game is basically the aim of the game is you want to get to the stage where you don't have to play it, you can just put down the game and it does it itself. And I find that somewhat humorous. But anyways, yeah, we can't do anything until logistics is finished. So, right now, we're just gonna sit and wait. And I just clicked my rib cage. That's lovely. It's absolutely divine. And hopefully I can get this set up before the end of the episode, because obviously we've got another like 15 minutes, I think it is, something like that. Something along those lines. Right. And then once logistics is finished, which it pretty much is, I'm going to switch that over to that way. There we go. There we go, beautiful. Filter insert, we'll work on that next. Right, okay, so here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. So we need a lot of those, meaning that we're just gonna steal all of the iron plates from there and create a crap ton of those. The main reason for this is because of the fact that we're gonna one up there and then I think it's a 2 space gap. Yeah, it should be. Right, I'll see if I can create the path that we need to make. And because we need to make a path for the iron ore. Yeah, right, okay, that makes sense. So basically what the idea is the iron plates will go on this conveyor belt and the iron ore will stay on that one. Meaning that you can have 2 conveyor belts that collect 2 separate supplies worth of stuff. I'm just trying to think of how I did it. Because obviously I'm going to have to move them out once. Put it back up. There we go. 1, 2, and then we'll do a bridge across there. So it should be like that. No, we don't have to do 2 gap, we only have to do the 1. And right, so that's how that works. Basically. Now I should be able to, if I can just go and steal some more iron from here, that's awesome. I can set up, I'm just gonna set up the rest of these with full iron already in them. Just so I can't, just because I can really. And then I'll put full coal in each of them as well, so I can just have something being smelted whilst I can. Right, now. What were we going to do? We need another 2 of those. Just so we can kind of have a consistent production whilst this is going on. Even though those aren't powered, it's fine. Right, okay. So we want to do that, and that wants to go immediately up. And yeah, good, we still have more. So, as you can see, the idea is basically the iron plates get put out to a separate one, and this furnace is constantly being supplied, and it's awesome, basically, is what it is. There's a fly outside my window. You didn't need to know that, but thought you could get some insight on my life. This is how interesting my life is. A fly is outside my window. My God, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Right. Okay. Quickly go and steal some more of this delicious iron plates. In fact, we'll steal all of it while we're here. Actually, no, it's not all finished. Okay. Just give me some of that. Right, so we need to make this, we need to make 1 more row of this. Right now, that's pretty much done, right? So 15 times 3 is 45. We've already got that much. We've already got 6 of the arms. So 45 minus, we need 39 arms. There we go, the buttons are coming back to me now at least. Oh, I don't have enough copper, really? For everything I thought I might be missing, copper was not one of the things. I'll just wait for this to finish, then I'll go put conveyor belt there, so I can go across, so the copper can just be flowing up. However, this is taking an exceptionally long time. I suppose I am making a rather large amount of inserters, even, not arms. Right. So I need to make another. There we go. Right. Let's get that sorted. Right, yeah. So right click does make more of those. Good, good. Now I can know. Right. So let me think. Right. And then we pretty much just work our way back down, which is what I'm doing now. I'm going to do this a couple of times. We don't have enough underground belts right now, at least. So I need to make 9 more inserters. However, in order to make inserters, I need... Right, if I'm going to make 9 more inserters, I ideally need... Hang on, I'm curious, how does that make sense? Technically speaking, the amount of copper I have... Oh right, I don't have enough iron, that's the problem. There we go, right, okay. That's perfect. Now obviously you can double this up as much as you want, so you could have 16 mines as well as... like 30 furnaces, or you know, something ridiculous like 45 furnaces and 24 mines. I mean, this is only for stone furnaces. I haven't actually tried it for any other furnaces because I haven't gotten that far on my other games yet, but it works for this amount of furnaces so far. Right, I just need to... So I'll just set up all the arms, and then it's just a matter of... Yeah, and it's just a matter of actually setting up the conveyor belts, as well as having the supplies to do so. And then it's just chilling, whilst we end off the episode, and everything is done for us in a consistent and efficient manner. Yay. I like consistent, efficient manners. There we go. I'll just get the rest of the copper from here. Steal all of this iron plates. Make even more conveyor belts. Right, okay, so that was completely unnecessary, and I shouldn't have done it. Like, I didn't realise how high up I was. So that's the end one. That's the end. We don't need to go any further than that. So I will just create. I'll just pop that into a furnace. And then it's just a matter of creating the rest of this. Right. So how many more kind of the underground belts do I need? I need another. So that goes like that. I need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 more. 7 more for the coal, and the actual iron plates are all the way up. So it's only 7 I need. Which isn't a problem considering it's 17.5 piece of metal. And at least it takes no copper, so there's no way I can fuck up in that regard. I'm just gonna quickly create some more conveyor belts because I do need more conveyor belts made. But yeah, something key I learned is there's always you having too much coal. Like, you don't need as much coal as you probably think you do. I'm just gonna make as much as this as possible. See, thankfully that's another thing that works really well, is the fact that putting it here will supply these two, and then you can put it, I don't know, it actually doesn't matter, it changes, I forgot it changed due to the fact that I no longer have the same setup as I used to, so I can't actually say exactly what I was going to say, which is, thankfully, because of the way everything's set up, it powers itself. It's great. But it's not great because it doesn't power itself. Also, just realised these are far too far up. I don't need them that far up. That'll do. Right, well, I have a lot of that, so I'm gonna make, because I don't really need any more inserters, because all the inserters are done, I'm just gonna create a shit ton more of electrical poles, so I can power up the rest of this. No point wasting time. I'm just gonna put the rest of the coal on the conveyor belt, so I'll do it at the end, so that way the actual there can be more things getting the stuff they need. I just realised I'm an idiot. Why put it there when I can put it there and it powers everything? That was what I was going to say, I just couldn't remember what it was. I'm a moron. It was literally staring me in the face and I didn't do anything. I may have figured out this idea for myself, but that doesn't mean I'm not an idiot. That's the key thing to learn in Factorio. You may think you're smart, but you're really not. Ah, shit. Case in point, accidentally picks up inserter. That's key to the entire production. Right, there we go, now we got a kind of... That's annoying. I'm sorry, I'm digging that up. Because that will annoy me otherwise. The wires were tangled, and that was annoying me. Right, now the question is, chances are things are going to be a little bit slow with just one of these steam engines, but that's to be expected. And I don't have enough coal. Thankfully it's not enough, it's not a long run. Because I can just kind of go, boop, just literally just suck up all that black coaly goodness. There we go. Delicious. Alright. Then we just go and put the coal back in here, and then it's basically just kind of finishing off this. See, like, as you can see, I mean, some of the places don't actually have any furnace, like any sort of way of getting coal, which is unfortunate, but we should be alright anyways. Right, so I just need to... There we go. Right, so there we go, we can power up that a bit. Right, so let me think, we need 1, 2, 3, we need 3 more of these. Gonna need, there we go. Right, awesome. And there we go, the machine's pretty much finished at this point. It's just a matter of getting enough conveyor belts to feed this back to the actual power supply. As well as actually just getting enough conveyor belts, full stop. Also, I'm going to temporarily cut off this drill so that way the rest of the iron has a chance to work its way through, which ultimately will result in us being able to it'll basically result in us being able to run this machine as efficiently as possible. We could do with a fast insert and a steel chest, so we will just do this. I mean, we'll probably set up the same thing for copper. And I'm gonna set up like this really stupid thing. It produces a hell of a lot of iron, but it just looks dumb. Well, it doesn't produce iron, it manufactures iron in a way that kind of allows us to store a crap ton really quickly. I've done it wrong. So it gets us up to, I think there's 3,200 per iron chest, so that is just under 32,000 iron plates. I just need to get enough copper. So if you excuse me, and then we'll finish off the episode after I've gotten it set up, because we do need to get more drills in order to supply the rest of it. That's kind of a key thing. In the meantime, however, I'm going to take the rest of this iron plates and I'm going to make a lot of transport belts to take them back to the production. Oh, hi Google Drive, you've run out of storage space on this computer. Okay, thank you Google Drive. Like I needed to know. Well, thankfully I'm almost done, so even if it turns out I am running out of storage space, it's not that much of a problem. Oh nice, I got exactly the amount I needed to make 33 conveyor belts. Right, well it's a good thing my computer warned me because recording just stopped. So thank you computer for being on top of that one. I'm proud of you. And so if we just get it directly underneath, that's probably not even directly underneath, is it? No, it's not. I'm kind of looking forward to getting back down to Wolverhampton, because when I get there I'm going to be able to stream, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Just so I can talk about something that isn't just game related. Could do with more iron, which is, to be fair, that's a very useful resource. Right, okay, so we got enough copper. I think we've got enough copper. We need 9 of those. Yeah, 9, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we need 9. So we need 9 of those and 1 of those. So 4.5 times 9. Well, 9 times 5 is 45. Take away 4.5. That makes 40.5. So it's 42. We need 42 we need 42 copper plates. I think we got that. I think we got that quite nicely, to be honest. And if we, oh, I'm amazing apparently. There we go. I'm gonna have to temporarily turn that around just so I can get the iron myself, We are almost close to the end of this episode, but thankfully we're almost close to actually finishing off this, and it should be alright. Motherfuck. I didn't want to make a burner inserter. Why did it make a burner inserter? God damn it. Let's try this again, shall we? Alright. I don't want a burner inserter. Alright. Track. Thank you. Gonna have to find a way to get rid of that. There we go. Now that should start supplying. Obviously it's not going to be enough because we have 15 furnaces set up, so we have enough for like just 8 of these, and we are only supplying like 3 of them. But regardless, we just pick up the rest of these copper plates. It's going to be fairly slow production because, I mean, that's the thing. We've also got to, I'm going to say, well, how much does it take to make one of these? It's 23. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on making I'm gonna make an inserter, and so I'll make 9 fast inserters and then make the inserter because it'll be taking one of the one inserter I've made. So see, so it only goes to the first 2 furnaces. However, if I put another drill there, it'll probably supply like another 3 furnaces. It's really weird the way it works, but it just does. So if we want 9 of these, we want 72 iron plates plus 4. So we want 76 iron plates. It's gonna take a while to supply just like this, but we're about halfway there. In fact, we are now halfway there. And just get myself a drink. It's tasty. I'm drinking fresh orange juice. It's delicious. So yeah, if I get to, I believe if I get to 74 iron, not 74, 76 iron, I should be able to just like shift click on this, and it should make only 9. And then I'll be able to make an extra 1 there, and that should be golden. Actually, I'm going to quickly pop up here, just let them flow through, so I can put down some of these. God damn it, I hate sneezing, especially when I'm recording. It's like, god damn it. $76, there we go. Right, now I'm gonna quickly pop up here. Hopefully by the time we get there it should be... Oh god, this is gonna take a while. I hate having to manually produce goods. It's really a pain in the ass. That's kind of why because there's so much stuff you need to build, so you just end up making everything automatic, and it's so much fun. It's kind of like the aim of Factorio. It's just make everything do itself. So I'm just waiting. Just waiting. There we go. So that's our fast inserters done. Now we just have to wait for it to craft this, but thankfully that doesn't take too long. There we go. Now it's not going to supply itself for long, because I mean it's going to have to wait until the coal can actually reach up there, but regardless. Alright, here's the kind of thing I do. There, and that just kind of, so basically once that's full, it starts filling up this chest, and it just sort of slowly fills up everything. And it just looks cool. Now obviously once you've gotten all these furnaces working using the proper means, you get a hell of a lot more iron. So we'll just create one of these because we need to make a few more. So obviously we can't have it there, but if we have it there, then it's fine. So I'll just create one of these. So yeah, as you can see, now that we've gotten another mine drill set up, I need to really this episode soon, but as you can see, now that we've got another mine drill set up, we are able to supply technically the next 4 furnaces because of the way that's worked out. And thankfully, because if we have normal inserters, so if we have the default inserters, these ones for example, they're slow enough just to kind of make production like efficient, because of the fact that by the time these get another one, they put it in, that comes out the other end, and it just makes it kind of fit. Obviously you'll want to make them faster inserters with better furnaces, I believe, but right now this is fine as it is. So 38, we should be able to make one more drill, and then we'll make some more tracks, more conveyor belts, because we need more conveyor belts. Should be there. There we go. Now if I just move this down, obviously, as I said earlier, we're going to run into the problem whereby we don't actually have enough power. Yeah, there we go. The electricity is fluctuating. So we're going to have to make another burner. But anyways, I think I'm going to end this episode here, but you kind of get the idea of how things are supposed to work here, and it works really, really well. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. My name is Dinga. Leave a like if you are enjoying this series. Subscribe to become a true sir and keep up to date with everything that I post. Good day, and I'll see you next time.